I am Anita. I coach the 9 and 10s.
My name is Coach Lauren, and I help with the 9-10, but I also coach the pre-team and the developmental team.
I'm Coach Jack, and I have the privilege of coaching the 8 and under. This is my second year coaching, but I swam for the Cudas for over 15 years. I started when I was 5.
Coach CJ, and I coach primarily the 11-12 age group, the older age group, and whatever miscellaneous age group comes by.
Hello everybody, I'm Joe Cuccinati. Yes, the Joe Cuccinati. I've been coaching for 21 years, 7 here with the Cudas. I coach everybody. I coach it all, baby, you know, that's my gig.
Do you have a particular favorite out of the bunch?
No, I really don't. No, that's a lie, I do. I like the developmental swimmers. I like teaching kids how to swim in the right way before they have to swim fast. That way they can swim fast right instead of trying to just overcompensate for deficiencies.
I love the fact that you get in the water with them.
I love being in the water with them. No math teacher ever taught math without touching a chalkboard. I think the biggest challenge this year was really just seeing kids take a mental step forward. A lot of new roles for new swimmers that might not have had that place on this team before. So really getting people to embrace their new and accept their new role.
Getting kids to understand that oxygen is overrated. The more that you, the less that you breathe, the faster you go. There's that hidden energy system I tell the 11-12, so that's the challenge.
I have to say my biggest challenge is coaching those 9-10. There are many of them, over 27 kids trying to control them at one time and having them listen. They're underwater and playing around, but they are a very good group of kids. They definitely do test me sometimes, but they work hard.
My biggest challenge working with 8-year-olds is always having them pay attention and listen. But every once in a while they do, and it's great, but sometimes it can be challenging when they're all over the place. My best memory isn't just one single one in my mind. It's any time that I get to hang out with the kids after or before practice. I always have their little faces coming up to me before they get in at 9:30, and they always make me laugh. They're crazy, they're wild, but they're a great group of kids, and I would say just collectively hanging out with them whenever I can at these swim team events or after practice is like my favorite memory with them.
My best memory, I love capping everybody in the morning. That's one of my favorite things to do. And the new meet is always fun.
What's capping?
Capping is when you like, whoop, and I love it.
Seeing the team come together, especially, we've been in situations before where we've been 4-0 going into the last meet. This year we had an early loss, and it was just nice seeing the team come together and really step it up the 2 weeks after that loss and just really believe in themselves and do great things.
My best memory is our first home meet when all the parents and the kids came together and did the pink out for me. I was very taken back by it. I think that was like such a nice thing for you guys to do. Very overwhelmed by your generosity and helpfulness. It was just great to see everybody in pink with their caps and see all the signs and the support.
My favorite memory, and it typically comes every year, is when the first time qualifiers or the kids who are not used to that kind of success finally hit that mark. Watching Gianna and Cameron Fleming qualify after struggling last year and taking a jump from 6 to 7 is always great. Watching Amelia Keat get her qualifying time was really something special, because I saw her all winter at the Y, really grind it out to see her get that. Emily McHale, the whole world knew she qualified after she qualified. So those are always great moments. Find a program that challenges you differently than you've been challenged before. If you keep to the status quo, the results are going to be the status quo. If you're looking for a better result, you're going to need something that really challenges you to do something a little different. Get comfortable being uncomfortable and find the new comfort zone.
I would tell my kids that are going up to 9-10s just to keep working hard. Anita's a lot meaner than I am, so they better listen for her. And what I would tell the team is, again, just a common theme of working hard, showing up every day, set goals for yourself. If you come to practice and you try to get 1% better every day and you really pick something to focus on and work on for that specific day, You will improve, you will get better, but that's only gonna happen if you're determined and if you're showing up. Love the sport, it's a great sport. What you give into it is what you'll get back from it. So the only way you're gonna achieve your goals is if you put in the work. So I really believe that. Hard work beats talent any day of the week. That's my saying.
You truly are part of this CUDA family. I started when I was 7 and I'm still here when I'm 21. So like if you start at 4, you're gonna have this family for like 15 plus years, and it's the best experience ever, and I would do it 100 more times.
This is the thing that should build your love of swimming, that you want to maybe go winter swim, or you want to come back and do this again. I think we have a great environment here, and so because of that, just build on that for next year.
Summer swimming has always been one of my favorites growing up. I think you form nice relationships. You're not always with the same people all the time. And we just do a lot of fun things. We have a lot of social events. We do the big CUDA, little CUDA, which is always a good time. Gets the kids really to know each other because we have such a large team. For my partying seniors, or any kid on the team, like just enjoy every single moment because it flies by so fast, and these are the best years of your life.
Yeah, this is the start of something new. It's a transition point in your life, and it's a time for you to kind of really find out who you are. You're on your own, you're out there, you're doing things. So take the memories that you had from here, take the memories you had from high school, and use that to become the person that you want to be.
College is gonna be like the greatest time of your life. I'm gonna be a rising senior in college, and it just flew by. I can't even believe that I only have one more year of college left. It really is the best time of your life. So it's gonna be a restart. It's gonna be hard at the beginning, but trust me, you're gonna love it. Just keep doing what you're doing, keep working hard. It's gonna be really special, and I'm super happy for those guys. And Andrew, way to get those records with me, boy. I'll never forget that. That was awesome.
Andrew, I've known, I think, the whole time because my mom taught his sister. And Natalie, I've known forever because we've both been here forever. Her and her sister are great.
Senior groups are always special, and we went from 16 to 2. So the fact that we only had 2 seniors really makes it special because they really are highlighted and they really are emphasized on the team's success. And these 2, they're great leaders, they're great workers. They really give a great sense of perspective, where sometimes the result of the race is not always the result of the race. Regardless of where you finished, how's your swim? You know, there's a lot to take away, and these seniors really reflect that. Andrew and I really have watched him all through high school too, because we swim Cherokee at Cherry Hill East, and he really does pop off at times. And I remember, I think it was either last year, his senior year, or his junior year in playoffs, he was dropping time, just melting off him. And that was really a fun thing to watch, where he can really come through when he's needed to come through. And then he did that the last 3 meets for us here. Natalie is such a worker. She has this face of intensity during practice, but she never not tries. And it's a great example to leave for the upcoming 15, 16, 13, 14 kids that really see her working real hard, and for everybody to work real hard just to gain, or drop in this case, a little bit of time. It makes it worth it. Her attitude and her work ethic is something that really should be highlighted. You know, good luck this year, this summer, the rest of the summer, next year, college. It's a great time. It's a great time. Stay all the time. Stay as long as you want. The bill won't go away, but you know, the memories will be worth it. So really enjoy the next 4 years, travel, get out, do what you can when you don't have kids, because then you can't do what you want. New board this year, and really came and settled in throughout the course of this season. Melissa Battersby, my PIC on the computer. God, it's awful, and she really endured a lot. So I really appreciate all the effort she gave me. The coaches, CJ, Lauren, Jack, Anita, we really have a great, it's an actual coaching staff. There are 5 coaches here, and it really allows me to do administrative work. It allows me to do individual work, and it's a luxury. It is a luxury that not everybody gets. So they're great. My family, Renee is fantastic, and she got to watch a lot of New Amsterdam this year while I sat there and did the meet sheets and stuff, and she loved every minute of it. But it's great having that support at home that allows me to do what I love to do.
I just thank everybody for giving me this opportunity to be coaching at Larchmont. This is my 12th year, and I've enjoyed it every year, and I love the people I work with and the parents and the team. It's been a joy.
I want to thank my parents for supporting me while I was a swimmer and during my coaching career. They mean the world to me. My kids, they make the job so special, and probably most importantly is my coaching staff. It's just the best staff that I could ever work with. I grew up with Anita. I didn't like Joe when he first came. I was 13 years old. I was really annoying, and I didn't like this new guy bossing me around, but him and I have really come a long way into really good friends. And CJ is awesome too. And Lauren, we graduated together. We run deep. I've known her since she was 7 years old. It's just the best staff in the world. They are the best co-workers, and they just make this job so amazing.
A lot of times people want to be defined by the one race that you swim. And that one race does not define who you are as a swimmer. What defines who you are as a swimmer is what you do before that race and what you do after that race. And so my parting words to all of our team, and not just a race, but that test you took, that thing that happened to you in life, what you do before it, what you do after it is ultimately who you are. And I think that's a challenge and an encouragement for our team.
Going into championships, everybody, we've had that plan going all year and for the last few weeks. You know, go get yourself some. It's deserving. It's deserving. But once championships is over, relax, recover, enjoy August, and then get back to work somewhere this fall, this winter, this spring, so that we can take this the next step further. We're trending in the right direction. And it might not have been our best record of late, but it might have been our best season of improvement, which may be hard to understand, but I think we'll really appreciate this year in a few years.
Go Cudas!
Go Cudas!
Go Kudos.
Go Cudas! Go Cudas!
Go Cudas, baby. Go Cudas.
You got me headed to the left, headed to the right, headed back and forth, but baby, it's alright. You got me going to the east, going to the west, going up and down, 'cause baby, you know best. All day, all night, running around, I'm never gonna stop because you never settle down. Space, flying at the sun. I'm never coming back, 'cause baby, you're the one. You got me dizzy, 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 dizzy on my feet. Can't eat, can't sleep every day of the week. All day, all night, running around. I'm never gonna stop because you never settle down.
Je begon aan mijn best life, yeah. Je begon aan mijn best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. Je begon aan mijn best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, I just want you to know something you don't mean, You both got some of my best life, yeah. You both got some of my best life, yeah. You both got some of my best life, yeah. Something you and me, You both got some of my best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, I just want you to know something you and me, You both got some of my best life, yeah. You both got some of my best life, yeah. You both got some of my best life, yeah. Something you and me, You both got some of my best life, yeah. You both got some of my best life, yeah. You both got some of my best life, yeah. Something you and me, You both got some of my best life, yeah.
Something good. I think we're onto something good. Don't let it get away. This could be everything. You know I gotta say, I think we're onto something good. I think we're onto something good. There's just something about the way you're looking at me now. It's like we found a way to fly and we're not coming down. I love this feeling, I know you feel it. I think we're onto something good. I think we're onto something good. Don't let it get away, this could be everything. You know I gotta say, I think we're onto something good. 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 Don't let it get away. This could be everything. You know I gotta say, I think we're onto something good. I think we're onto something good.
name's Burmaster, and yeah, I'm a senior this year. I went to high school at Cherokee High School. I started swimming in 2017. Here at Larchmont was my first ever swim team. I started off at Wahoo's, and then I switched to SJAC, and then last year I switched to MLY. I'm going to Virginia Tech for electrical engineering.
My name is Natalie, and I recently graduated from Eastern Regional over in Voorhees. Yeah, I've been swimming on this team since I was 10 years old, so I've been here for a hot minute. I definitely want to do something in architecture. I've took that class throughout all of high school, all 4 years.
All-time best memory, it was me, Jonah, Jack, and Tommy Mitchell, and we broke the medley and freestyle relay records in 2021. We destroyed the records.
I think it was Burmaster that had made the world's best flag made out of a broken broom handle and a crappy dollar store plastic tablecloth. Showed up at every meet.
Just the team, everything about it. I'm gonna miss being up behind the blocks, cheering the kids on. I'm gonna miss standing on the block and hearing everyone be like, "Go Burmaster," everything like that. By far, there's nothing like it.
Consistency of showing up every morning. I know it's tiring having to wake up at 7 o'clock every day, but it's just something about being expected somewhere, the consistency of getting up, going out, working out every morning, and then having relationships with people on the team.
Just put your head down and swim. There's a lot to think about, but ultimately just listen to your coaches and you're gonna turn out all right. The less you think about it, the better off you'll be.
Say for the 8-unders and anyone just starting out, quite literally, just keep swimming. I know you're tired, I know you might have just done 4 or 5 100s, 200s, and you want to stop, you want to take a breathe at the wall, but you'll only get better if you just keep swimming. You'll only get better if you keep pushing yourself.
Upcoming seniors, be there for the team. You're going to swim your best, but ultimately you're there to carry on the team to the people after you.
They're up there on my list of my favorite coaches. I'd say it'd be them and my SJAC coaches that are my favorite coaches, because they're on you, they're hard, they're pushing you, but they're only doing it because they know it'll pay off. They're only doing it because they know that it's for you, they're doing it for you.
Coaches that are a lot more down to earth and connect with their people are a lot better. I've had a lot of coaches throughout my years, and a lot of them have been anywhere. Joe, I distinctly remember when I started off, got in the water, and that helped us. And these coaches here at Larchmont, they're some of the best coaches I've ever had. They understand you, they'll talk to you, they'll give you one-on-one tips, compared to other coaches who just will go into their phones and tell you to swim. So coaches 100%, I love the fact that these guys here are down to earth and will talk to you.
Thanks for driving me before I learned how to drive, to all the meets and stuff, because I knew we had to be there really early.
My parents, they're my biggest helpers throughout the years. When I started out, I was sobbing. Every practice, every meet, I didn't want to swim. I acted like swimming was the worst thing on earth because it was the hardest thing I've ever done. And genuinely, my parents helped me get through it, and they've gotten me to who I am today. It started off, I was trying to impress my dad, and then it got to I was trying to beat my dad's times from college, and then now that I've passed all that, it's just I'm trying to make him as proud as I can.
Keep pushing yourself. That's how you get better.
I wish I knew that it was going to be over sooner. I feel last year it really hit me, and last year I really started trying to make this team better than when I got here, and all the kids who are nervous, trying to make them feel it's okay, and just ultimately making it a better environment for everyone, and I just wish I started out sooner.
Go Cudas.
Let's go Cudas!
I'll put my life in a bottle, something to guide your way. Even if you're too scared to follow, there's a light in each new
If the moon gives up rising, the sun stops it shining, you know you'll have a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we're finding there's more than one way to go home. I know you're tired of this path. One up and three below. When you're chasing after what matters, your heart knows where to go. If the moon gives up rising, the sun stops it shining, you know you'll have a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we find it. There's more than one way to go home. If the moon gives up rising, the sun stops it shining, you know you've got a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we're finding there's more than one way to go home. Yeah, there's more than